Another interesting area around this is just operational and compliance risk reporting in general. There's a lot of silos out there today that all produce their own analysis and reports that all go to the same business users, same management teams. You know, Dietmar, it's something, what are you seeing people do to sort this out? This is a really complicated environment.
See a couple of things. On the one hand, I think it starts with a really good risk assessment process. The challenge that a lot of organizations, I think, are experiencing is that they have not traditionally looked at this data across these multiple dimensions. They've taken an organizational silo-based view, or they've taken a regulation-based view. The underlying sort of process of assessing compliance and operational risk is a very interesting one. It's undergoing a lot of interesting evolutions right now. On the one side, we're in a situation now where it's no longer a faith-based exercise. You really have to produce evidence. A lot of the operational risk falls between the handoff points, between organizational silos, and those don't usually get captured. And if I say, for instance, I believe that I'm in compliance with Regulation Z or whatever regulation you might choose, I cannot just affirm that based on management judgment. I need to be able to point to specific controls that line up to specific requirements inherent in the regulation, and then I have to be able to show that I've tested this. That information then needs to flow similarly and be rolled up in a slightly different way for operational risk purposes, where I might take a process-based view of the organization. Now, where does the risk assessment come in is interesting, because if you want to be able to produce that information, you do need to have the ability to execute your risk assessments along really probably along process lines. Think about the value chains in your organization. Think about which 30, 40, 50 value chains make up the value producing processes of your organization, and then assess your risk along those.